Now, regulation of hedge fund managers, whenever you're talking to collective investment schemes, pension funds, or generally people that aren't in depth within hedge funds, they'll tell you that hedge funds are not regulated. However, South Africa, one of the things that we've done properly for a very long time now, since 2000 or 2005 or 2008, we have been regulating hedge fund managers under the Cat 2A license under the FAIRS Act. What that does is, again, it's just the way, it's extra measures, the one step South Africa has been ahead. Now, Regulation 28 is now stipulating how pension funds must allocate assets. One of the nice things about Regulation 28 is it is saying that up to 15% of investments can go to alternative investments. That being 10% can either go to hedge funds or private equity, and a maximum of 15% of both. Where 2.5% per single hedge fund manager. However, a pension fund will not go directly to a hedge fund manager. There are a few, there's very, very few, but you're seeing that trend is actually dropping. What is happening is pension funds are going through fund of funds, again, because a pension fund, the only reason they're going to alternative investments is because they specifically want to diversify their risk from the main market. And yeah, that's exactly the point. So going through a fund of funds is they are then going further to diversify that risk amongst multiple hedge funds, being a fund of hedge funds. What happened is in the market crash, the G20 came out and they said, all right, we need to now create regulations around hedge funds specifically. Now, that is not such a big deal. It's not because hedge funds have systemic risk, really. It's more because we just really want to see what's going on in the market. We want more transparency. We want to be able to see who's buying what and how much do they have. And if something goes wrong, what are the different outcomes that could happen? Again, just helping the system. Systemic risk. Now, systemic risk must not be confused with systemic risk. Systematic risk, sorry. Systemic risk refers to the domino effect of if JP Morgan goes down, Merrill Lynch is going to go down, etc. So in South Africa, what we're doing for the G20 requirements, if we set up now the new proposed hedge fund framework, in which the CISA helped set up. Now, what that is doing is it's just best practices that the industry has been self-regulated all these years. It's just taking those best practices and it's saying, all right, now it's going to become legislation. Now, hedge funds are going to be regulated under CISA. There's a lot of questions. A popular question I get here is, when do we think that legislation is now going to come out? I've spoken to several people who, first helped form CISA in the beginning and those kind of things. And the general consensus is it's going to take about 4 years. However, no one really knows. It's just, we're shooting in the dark here with guesses.